Okay, next ones are the P. Murinus, the OBTs, orange bitey things, or the orange baboon tarantula. Right now they are very tiny. When I got these, when I first wanted to make my order, I had to wait about a week because they weren't ready yet. They were too small. They were only first install. Had to wait for them to get second install and actually feed before they would ship them out. That's Tarantula Canada, and kudos to them for actually caring for their spiders. That's awesome. This one, now I've left a little leaf in there. These ones seem to like the little leaf. Not sure if you can see it. Let's see if I can get some more light on there to shine off there, but they've got web all over that leaf. Now this one seems to be inside the enclosure. I don't know how much of a video I'm going to get out of these. They like to feed when nobody's looking. But I have caught them on occasion while I'm actually there watching them, so I'm gonna pull the enclosure, and I know he's gonna be up in there, so I'm gonna have to take him out. Now there's the enclosure, and there's the T. He's in there. You can see him there in the corner. He's right on the bottom now, so I'm gonna have to get him out. He's actually looking quite fat. These guys, I'm going to pull this away from the camera sec. I might have to catch him because they're quite quick. So when I get him out of here, he's going to want to run. So I'll tell you what, I'll pause this while I get it ready. Okay, I got him out. Now what I'm going to do is I'll is it a feeding video? You get to see the little guy. There he is. Right now he just has an orange bum. His abdomen's orange and that's it. He's very small. Size of my pinky nail. Literally. I think he's this size. If I can get him on my hand. There he is. Very tiny. Let's get him into his enclosure. Maybe I should have just put him in there with the... No, he goes straight to that leaf. What I'll do is I'll drop that in. These are very small pinheads for them. Only, you know, maybe 4 or 5 days old. I don't know how well you can see the spider. He wants to go down where his enclosure was. There's hide. So we can get the light up. Now if he wants that, he'll get it. These guys have no problem diving on a spider, or a cricket, sorry. Well, probably a spider too of his own size. They're quite quick, and here he is. He's coming out. He can sense them. He's running around there. And when he gets them, he's going to dive on them very fast. The best way, if you want to get a feeding video, is these crickets can sense things from a long ways away. They have very extreme long antennae. If you pluck them off, they cannot feel the tarantula coming. And since they're young tarantula, they're still learning to hunt. But when they're hungry, I'll tell you, they have no hesitation. Okay, I'll get him on the front there. Oh, now he wants to get out. No, he's not gonna get that. Probably feels uncomfortable now that I've taken his hide out. I do see them walking around at night when it's a little darker. But all of this light is probably just, you know, agitating them. So they're not going to feed on camera. I left his web inside there for him. I tried to disturb it very little. I can't put this down until I see him. Hang on a sec, guys. There he is. Okay. Crickets in there. Spiders in there. Missed it. Very gently. Spider's right underneath the sprayer, so I try not to get him or her. You can see him right there. He's doing typical arboreal style tuck and hide. Although these are kind of terrestrial arboreal type spiders, they can go in the trees, bushes, and as well as on the ground, or dig. So they pretty much do everything. So I'm going to close him up and grab the next one. Right back. Okay, this one here, he's literally webbed in his container. I've taken the leaf out. He didn't seem to like it. All of these spiders are going to have their own little attitudes, their own little ways. You're just going to have to adapt to them. And in here there is excrements of feed or leftovers. I don't know if you can see it, but it's right there. A little bit of a white. That's all it takes. That little bit of a white, and that is mold. And there it is there. Yeah, that was deep into the dirt. So the mold was actually growing down into the dirt. That's what you don't want. You end up with mushrooms. You'll end up with all kinds of things that cause parasites and mites to come along. So when you see them feed, look in there right away afterwards and get the leftovers out. They won't bring them into their hide. They'll take them and they'll take them out of their hide and dump them somewhere. And usually they'll dump them in the same area quite a lot of the time. Okay, so we're going to feed him. I'm just going to pause this a sec. Sorry about that. Someone just come to my door. Obviously he hasn't eaten yet. She. I'll try to show you his web. I'm going to have to speed up the video a little bit here. Not actually speed up the video, but speed up my process of feeding. You can see all the web along the back. He's completely webbed in the inside. Not sure how well you can see that. I'm not going to disturb him. He's got a little web there, so he's not going to come out too bright. Give him some water. Just mist it up and move on to the next one. Alright, be right back. Okay, I just took this off. This is P. Murinus number 3. I do have a lot of each. I want to try and breed them. This is why I have so many. I have 3 of each. I have 2 calceatum, 3 parahybana, 3 difficilis, 3 P. Murinus, 3 P. Cancerides, and 3 Brachypelma Vagans. Just for the purpose, or actually I got 4 P. Murinus, just for the purposes of breeding. They sent me a free P. Murinus. I only ordered 3, but they sent me a freebie, so that was awesome. Thank you again, Amanda and Martin from Tarantula, Canada. Now I'm going to show you this. I'm going to take this little thing off there. This is just his thing with his number on there. They are all numbers right now, no names. I want to have a sex before I give him a name. I don't want to name a guy spider with a girl's name. I mean, all the other spiders will pick on him, right? Okay, I lifted the lid. I didn't take a close look first. And just look at that. He's on the lid, and there's so much web in there, and this is such a tiny spider. Here, he jumped down in. Good. I feel bad, but he will rebuild. I think this one already done that once. So, where did he go? Is the question. There he is. He's on the leaf amongst his web. Particularly slippery little thing right there. It's in. Of course, he's right in the glare. There you can see him a little better as I move it. Let's see if we can get the cricket right on him. Put it in his web. There we go. Oh, he jumped. See, now the cricket's caught in his web, and the spider's taken off. Doesn't make much sense, does it? But of course, I just tore his web apart. Mean old me. So let's give it a little bit of water on the sides. I'm not going to wet down his web, although it probably wouldn't hurt it. You know, he'll just web up again. Let's turn him around and see where he is. Go underneath. Check for any leftover bits. I know this one just fed, so not too long. Well, you know, it's been 4 or 5 days since any of these have eaten. So yeah, he's in the hide. It's way back in there. Can't really see him without some light. There he is, way back in there. His little abdomen sticking down. But they are fat. They are eating. And these crickets are very much their size. So without pausing, I'm going to grab the other one right away, pull it down, and we're going to chuck a cricket in there. He is literally underneath that leaf. He's under there. That's him, that black. So this one again, I can see the web all the way on the top. Look at that. And the web just comes right up. It's all over the lid. Gonna leave it there. Throw in his dinner, close to him as possible. It's climbing around beside him. Like I said, these guys won't eat on camera. I'll never get them on camera till they're older, and then I can actually try and tongue feed them. Right now I've tried to tongue feed these guys. They don't want anything to do with that. Again, this is P. Murinus, the OBT, orange bitey thing, or orange baboon tarantula from Africa. The S. calceaceum, that's the feather baboon, also from Africa. And that's all 4 of those. Lazidora parahybana, the difficilis are from South America. P. Cancerides, Haitian brown barn eater, obviously from Haitian area. Maybe extended out from there. Brachypelma Vagans. I believe they're from southern North America. Anyway, these little guys are next. P. Cancerides. There he is there. Gotta pause you while I get some food up for him. Okay, these are the P. Cancerides. Haitian brown bird eaters, 5 to 7 inches, with the variables, you know. I mean, there's always the exception. You may get a little tiny one, you may get one that actually just grows like a weed and gets huge. So where did you go, you little fella? I don't want to open the lid unless I know where you are. back in his hide. Number one. These ones are awesome. I mean, they're really good at this size. They'll walk around on you. I've had people very afraid of spiders, my daughter included, hold these. My son, he's terrified of spiders, but I'm going to get him used to them, and he wants to have one of his own eventually. But these are really good eaters. They love to come out and walk around. So for a first spider, I really recommend these. They're not too big, they're not hard to handle, they're not really fast. You can, and they're good feeders. Let's see if he comes out for it. Now I know I could take that hide out of there. And you know what? Let's do it right away. A little bit of web on there. Let's get the hide out. And he'll just come out, and if he sees that, he'll probably tackle it. And this isn't much of a video, more of a, learn about spiders, informational video. I don't want this cricket to just jump on him, so here we go, he's seen it. Oh, he almost got it. Now, they're not afraid. I mean, these ones here, they don't mind being bothered so much. Now that cricket's going to move and it's going to dive on it. Come on now, jump. You can actually move the cricket or the spider around and he will still get it. So this I will leave out just as it is. I'm going to put his lid on with this stuff on top of it so it doesn't get mixed up. You can have a little bit. Let's get number 2 on the go. This guy is actually burrowed. I don't see these guys burrowing much. He's actually webbed it all in. I'm not sure if that means he's gonna molt. They are all quite dark in the abdomen, so if they don't eat, I'm kind of wondering whether they're gonna molt or not. I'm gonna continuously check these guys through the night and into tomorrow. If they haven't eaten that food, I'm gonna take it out, because I know these guys, these Cancerides, if it's in there, they'll eat it. So once again, we're gonna take out all of his structures. Oh, this guy needs a little bit of cleanup. It's always good to pull their hide and stuff when you're doing this, just to, after a while they're going to get a really elaborate structures going, and after that point I wouldn't disturb them too much. Try to get their excrement out of there, clean it up once in a while. Once a month, do a real good thorough clean on it. This guy's dug out quite a deep little hole. It's not really caves like the other ones, more just like a mine pit, and that was where his hide was, and he's sitting in there. So we're gonna drop a cricket right behind him. Oh, he's just fat and his belly's blue. You can see his abdomen is completely blue. Let's get him around here. See if we can get light on him. Like, he's got a really big abdomen. I'm pretty sure they're burying in there to molt. So when I put the lid or his hide back in, I'm gonna put it back in exactly how it was. with the door almost covered. It didn't have it fully covered, but it was webbed in. So yeah, I'm pretty sure that's a good sign that your spider's going to molt. He's built himself a little enclosure. He's hidden in there. He's webbed in. The web is to alert him of anything coming around. If he doesn't see any, feel anything coming for a couple hours, he'll do his thing. And these guys, they'll molt pretty quickly, in an hour, maybe. They'll just pop it up. But he is really dark in the abdomen. I don't know how well you can see that, but it's just purple. I wish this camera was better, guys. Sorry about that. But I'm going to leave that. Let's do the same thing as the other one for now. The other guy's crawling around. I don't think he's gonna molt. Right, so quickly he isn't hidden or anything. And I know he's been feeding because I've been watching him. Now this one, yeah, I'm pretty sure this one's gonna be in a molt here soon. I don't know if you can see in there. He is completely blocked that hole with dirt, and it's all webbed in. Sorry about the noise. A little bit of leftover food there. I gotta pull out real quick. And you know what? Just for the sake of checking on him, I haven't seen this one in at least a week. So I'm gonna disturb his little castle. Oh yeah, he's webbed right in. Look at that. I mean, that is... Sorry, blocking the light again. That is what was hanging in front of his door. It's completely webbed. The leaf was completely webbed over it. And there he is. Down there. All fat and hairy. And his abdomen is completely blue. I mean, it's amazing how much when they're going to molt, their abdomen gets a dark color, purplish, bluish. I'm still going to throw a cricket in there. Let's see if he wants to eat before he molts. And the underside of those hides are wet inside, so they've got a lot of humidity. Great for a molt. Come on now, down in there. There we go. You can't see in there. Well, he actually looked like he was going to get it. Sure. Okay, I'm going to pause you. Okay, got the cricket. He decided he wanted to take a leap. And I think I'm going to leave this cricket out. I don't want him in there right now. We're going to put him back. I think he's going to molt, which is awesome. And I think the other one's going to molt, so I'm probably going to take the cricket out of there as well. Just going to lightly put that over so he's covered again. Put his leaf in there. Not going to disturb him. And give it a little mist. Some moisture in there. I'm going to mist the other two, put their stuff back in, and I'll be right back. It's already 51 minutes. Just a quick view there. I was spraying it out and he decided he wanted to go for a walk. He's so, I mean, they're so gentle, these pea Cancerides. They really are awesome little pets and very good for, I think, for first tarantula owners. If you get them at a small size, you know, you'll grow with them, they'll grow with you, and you'll learn about them. Now, keep in mind that each species and each individual is going to have its own temperament, just like any other critter or animal in the world. So yeah, you have to keep that in mind, that not all of them are going to be docile and easy to care for. You may get one that's gonna try and bite you every single time you go into there, you know, and get really defensive. But they are not an aggressive species. They will not actively chase you. They're just, they can be defensive though. Any tarantula can. So anybody that says any different, they've probably only owned 1 or 2 tarantulas and never experienced that, you know, the same tarantula can have an aggression or a defensiveness or be gentle. So I'm going to finish this up. I'll be right back. Okay guys, on to the last 3. That's 53 minutes. This is going to be an hour-long video. I'm just going to put it up as is. Hopefully this doesn't squeal. The other one squealed like crazy, so we're just going to do this quickly. It's bee Vagans. Probably not going to see these guys eat. This guy's literally got tunnels everywhere. Like, you have no idea. I mean, he's Brachypelma Vagans as juveniles, or slings. They love to burrow, and burrow they do. I mean, he's got burrows everywhere. I do not put the leaves in here. There's no point. He's literally sitting right on top. Oh, there, he bolted underneath. I don't know if you can see him or not. He's deep in that hole. He's literally right in there, where the bubble is, of course. You can see if I put the light down in there, he'll move. But I'm just going to chuck Cricket in there, see if he eats. Actually going to try it. He's down at the bottom now. Now this is the one I was talking about. I think this one is molted. It's quite a lot larger than the others. Let's see if we can get this light over here on it. And that's him there. He starts here and goes all the way back to there, to where the tip is, his legs. And he's a lot darker. You can actually see the red on the rump coming out. So I think he's molted, and I just can't find the molt anywhere. It's gone. I think he ate it. He or she. Get that Cricket down in there. Let's see if we can push it right in the hole. Once again, these are pretty good eaters. They grow quite slowly. Care is quite easy. You know, just give them a little hide. Put some substrate in there. I just use the Eco-Earth bricks. It's coconut fiber. Take out their excrement, take out their Cricket little leavings, mist them down, you know, once every 4 days or so, 3 or 4 days. Just a light misting so that you get the top of the soil wet and the edges of the container. just like so. Leave that there. I mean, he's literally got, you can see it, I mean, he's dug himself right in there. He's got holes that run the entire length of this container enclosure. This one here, I mean, look at that. You can see that that's the front of his hide. He's pushed the dirt right to the window. He's so far in there. I can see him underneath. You're not going to see him. It's literally right underneath there. You know what? I'm going to see if I can move this light here so I can get it down a little further. There we go. Sorry about the noise. There's not much I can do about it. I think he's underneath there. I'm not going to tip it too much. If I do, the dirt's going to cave in and I'm going to have to dig him out. But I will show you this. Pull his hide out. And maybe you'll see him there. There's his hide out. Let's get some light on there. And there's the hole. You can see it right there. And he's dug himself right in there. So we're just going to drop a cricket in there. I'm going to put the hide back on. And the little cricket can deal with what comes next. And that's about what I give them for a spray every 3 to 4 days. You gotta watch the teas and watch their enclosures, see how dry it is. You know, if it looks really dry, then it is dry. Give them some water. This guy here has really gone out of his way. I don't know how much of that you can see, but it is crazy in there. He has dug out the entire enclosure. So once again, we're just gonna toss a cricket in there, and there he is. Oops, dang. Okay, good. He's made it quite durable. That's him right there. Once again, the light's a little bright. It's always right in that one spot where the thing comes out. You can get a close up. That's him there. So we're gonna give him a nice little cricket to eat. Ooh, he went for it. I seen him. I don't know how much you can see there, but the cricket jumped right out of there right away. So he'll probably find that guy a little later on and have himself something to eat. I think I like this light up on top better. It's really hard to get good lighting here. I mean, I've got 3 lights on this and I still can't. I need to get a good camera. Anyhow, this little food is in there. cricket. And now he's not. In the video with a cricket capture. There we go. Alright. I'll put him back in there for him. And we'll end this. That's all 18. Sorry. No feedings on capture or captured on video. So maybe we'll get one next time. Alright. Please rate, comment, and subscribe. This is West Coast Arachnids, and we will see you later. And we hope you all had a Merry Christmas. Bye for now.